Proactive fraud detection and web optimization tools. According to Wikipedia, fraud detection is the proactive identification and removal of the causal and enabling factors of fraud. So, when making software applications, software developers face various fraud like SQL injection, cookie poisoning, parameter tampering, cross-site scripting. So, when making or implementing a software, if your software is vulnerable or exploited threats like seen in the slide, you will lose everything you have worked, which makes you, your organization, your customers dissatisfied, and because of that, sometimes you have to work again from the scratch.
So, what should we do now? Any solutions? We got two tools for your problem, Lapse Plus and Chrome Audit Panel. So, what is Lapse Plus? The security scanner for Java EE applications. OWASP Labs project is an initiative to make available to developers and auditors a tool for detecting vulnerabilities in Java EE applications. Lapse Plus is a security scanner for detecting vulnerabilities of untrusted data injection in Java EE applications, which has been developed as a plugin for Eclipse Java development environment, working especially with Eclipse Helos and Java 1.6 or higher. Lapse Plus is based on static analysis of code to detect the source and sink of vulnerability. Now, we can look at the vulnerabilities detected by Lapse. They are parameter tampering, URL tampering, header manipulation, cookie poisoning, SQL injection, command injection, and so on.
Alright, now we can move to Lapse demonstration. First of all, I would like to tell you that in order to work with Lapse Plus, you need to have several requirements with you. Those are basic knowledge about J2EE platform, basic knowledge about SQL, and basic idea about what kind of security vulnerabilities associated with web applications, such as cookie poisoning, parameter tampering, SQL injection, HTTP response splitting, and session hijacking. Other than that, you need to have Java development kit, Java runtime environment, Eclipse IDE, and Tomcat Glassfish, JBus or any other J2EE compatible web container or web server with you. Okay, let's move to installation part of Lapse Plus. First thing you need to do is you need to download relevant Lapse Plus Eclipse plugin from their website. And this is the URL. Once you enter that site, you will see several download links available in that page. But I am recommending you to download latest and the most stable release plugin from it. It's Lapse Plus 2.8.1.jar file, and I am downloading it now. Once you finish your download, you will be able to see that jar file in your download folder. Then you have to copy that jar file into plugins folder, which is located under Eclipse installation directory in your computer. And make sure that you don't have any previous Lapse plugins installation associated with your Eclipse IDE. And now we have finished installation Lapse plugin to Eclipse IDE, and now we can open Eclipse IDE. It will take some time to load. Once you open Eclipse IDE, you can enable Lapse by going to Window tab and show View and Other. And there you can see Lapse plugin. Expand it and select whatever the plugins that you want to work with. After that, you will be able to see those console in your IDE. Lapse come up with built-in filter mechanisms such as cross-site scripting, SQL injection, and so on. So you can select whatever the type of category that you want to check for vulnerability. But I am not selecting any filter for this demonstration, so it will give them all type of vulnerabilities which are associated with your current project. Let's move to our project. I have created very simple Java web application which has got 2 servlets and 2 JSP pages. Actually, it is a simple shopping cart program. I am using servlets as my business tier and JSP as my presentation tier. These are the file views. I am using index file as my login page with 2 simple input fields called username and password. And there you can see those code, and user profile page as my okay. Let's move to check login servlet page. As you can see, I am using cookie to store user session information and several redirection methods. In other servlet, I am using several code segments for database connectivity. And I am getting input fields directly to my servlet. These are the input fields. And this is where I am getting those fields. And finally, I am generating relevant link for product which are selected by user. Now, without having any expert knowledge by looking at these codes, we cannot say whether we have any vulnerable points associated with our code. That's why we are going to use Lapse Plus tool. Now, what you have to do is simply click that Find Source button in console, and it will list down all vulnerable points in your project. Lapse will list down all necessary details to find where we have risk point in our code together with its categories such as cookie poisoning, parameter tempering, and so on. By double clicking the fact, you can directly go to the code view and check the codes that you have written. And finally, as a conclusion, we can say that Lapse Plus tool can be used as a fraud detection tool, and it will be really helpful for developers. It will list down all cross-site scripting, HTTP response splitting, SQL injection, cookie poisoning, and many more categories. And it's a very powerful tool. Well, that's it's all about Lapse Plus tool.